you, Koshé! I served you faithfully, yet you shackled my soul to this tomb. I curse you for denying me revenge beyond the grave!
I remember him. He was a nobleman who conspired to butcher a rival family, but was caught. His execution lasted 4 weeks.
We bear the same grudge against the faceless Tsar, mortal. I could be a powerful ally if you lift my curse. Together, we can destroy the remnants of House Lavinius!
Butchering a whole family? Sounds like an unfair deal for a mad ghost.
That family is long dead, Van Helsing.
Oh well. An ally always comes in handy, vengeful ghost or not. I don't really want to sound impatient, but you promised me a story about Lady Irina.
You must understand that I've kept this to myself for more than a century, so it's a little difficult to know where to begin.
Let's start with a simple question. Who is she?
She is my sister.
Sister?
To be precise, my twin. I was, how should I put it, her evil twin? You know, it's a very Borgovian thing.
I might need some time to deal with this.
Sack of warm meat with a special necklace in his possession. Name the price.
That is just a chocolate necklace from an old hag.
What chocolate? Oh, of course. Chocolate. I get it. Will a crypt full of treasure be enough?
I still don't have any idea what you're babbling about.
To you, it's useless. To me, it's unearthly joy and salvation.
The old hag did say chocolate-coated biscuit sticks, right, Van Helsing?
Just hand it over. Whatever the price. No.
Here is your necklace. Now get out of my way.
Can I buy some candy too? Have you seen a stranger with a ridiculous hat? hate this dreadful place. This is where all my family members ended up after they died. We became the aristocracy of the Nightmare Hollow, which is one of the consequences of worshipping a dark god. The Faceless One, we called it.
The Faceless One? And you didn't think it was worth mentioning this until now?
It's Borgovia! Everything and everyone here is faceless or grim or evil or something else that you find in the thesaurus when you run out of the convenient names.
And what was it like to serve the Faceless One?
It involved a lot of chanting in robes, altars of obsidian black candles, and some nastier practices too. But I'll get back to that later.
curse is lifted, mortal. You struck down House Lavinius. I devoured their essence and became more powerful than I've ever been. Time to show my gratitude by ripping out your feeble soul.
Still interested in my past? I come from a traditional Borgovian family. I had ancestors with names like Impaler. We kept dungeons below our manor and worshipped the dark god.
And Irina was the what? The white sheep of the family.
Yes. No wonder we didn't get along. I was ambitious, cruel, and I loathed her. I always played nasty tricks on her. There was that incident with the pony. You know, can we just not talk about this until I destroy some monsters?
Be my guest. But then please continue.
Don't get killed while I'm gone. Welcome to the second circle. This is where the wealthy souls stay forever. You know, the ones who could afford to fill up their crypts with money during their mortal lives.
Makes you wonder why the ectoplasmoid proletariat wouldn't revolt against the oppressive immaterial regime.
Borgovia might be the guiding light in mad science, but some things just won't change around here that fast. And speaking of fast, let's get to one of those bridges, quickly.
Van Helsing, the enemy has captured one of our key personnel. We must send a rescue mission.
Back to my story then. There were tensions between Irina and me, the quarrels of the good twin and the bad twin. When I heard the whispers that on our birthday, my family would throw a ball in honor of her only, my wrath knew no bounds. I was an unbearable monster then. Can you imagine that?
I can't even picture you brimming with furious anger.
And that was what led to the most despicable decisions of my mortal life.
Another soul doomed to roam this shadow world for eternity? Speak your name and purpose.
My name is Van Helsing, and I'm here to destroy the Faceless Tsar.
I fought him through numerous incarnations, only to be struck down and banished here every time.
And how did you escape from this world to be born again?
I was released by a champion like you, who spoke my name. Oh, I had many.
Tell me yours then, and let's get on with this.
My curse is not to remember, but you can find them at places where I was laid to rest. Will you release me?
All right. I will release you by finding and speaking your name.
Choose carefully. Some of my names bear a terrible burden.
The tomb says, "Here lies Infernalus, a friend buried alive by the Eternal Tsar."
I really must hear the rest of your story. What happened on that fateful evening?
I decided that only I deserved that special occasion, and Irina didn't. My plan was simple and cruel. I gave her a potion that put her to sleep. Then I slipped into her beautiful dress and went to the ball instead of her.
And your family realized they'd been tricked and punished you?
It was worse than that. They didn't even notice I wasn't Irina.
I really don't like where this tale is going.
The tomb says, "Here lies Albus, the fool who dared the might of the Death God." tomb says, "Here lies Damnatus," crushed again and again by the Faceless One.
We'll meet again on heavenly grazing grounds, my dearest pony. Your Irina.
So, you have returned. Speak my name, mortal.